Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna be drawing a cartoon character sitting down. So hope you enjoy. Right. So starting off with a circle, and for this one, the character gonna be facing at a three-quarter angle. So we wouldn't have that center line. Just starting off the cheeks, you just get an idea. And right where it ends, we go on blocking the C-like shape for the ears. And now this curving shape it's kind of like a banana. That's just the eyes. Trying to like figure out where I'm going to like place it, and then the other one next it, and then a big curving line for the nose, kind of like a bean shape, and then curving upwards slightly for the character mouth. Small little detail for the ears, kind of like a J shape, and now up top, slightly above which part the eyes is just a M shape for the unibrow and a better shadow for the bottom lip. And you could go ahead and start shading in the unibrow for the character, or you could decide to do it later, whatever works for you. Right, and now we're gonna add in the pupils for the eyes. You could pause it or slow down the video if I'm moving too fast. And just a small indication of the other ear. Alright, starting with the neck, just two straight lines going down, bit of shadow underneath there. Now just roughly sketching the shoulders. Then we curving down, type kind of like a thumb shape. And then a curve slightly facing downwards. And now this big line that we're curving downwards is just an indication of the back of the chair. So which part he resting back. It's kind of like a bread, you know, them breads. Like when you toast some bread. Alright, so it's kind of like that shape of it, if you see it. Right now, drawing a slight curve, trying to figure out which part the palms will go. So now that I get a line in place, just a line going down for the leg. And just end off the shape of the chair, trying to clean up some lines here a bit, because I wanted to put it a little lower. Alright, I'm going across. This will be the armrest. It's hard to explain the shape, but if you make a circle and then a rectangle, and erase it, you could probably get a type of shape, but you could always slow it down. And then a straight line going across the bottom. Other straight line. Just rubbing off a bit of the guidelines for the leg. Draw the center line. It will help you get a better indication of where you want the legs to be placed. And plus it shows you where the the body facing. And for the shoes right there, it's just like a simple C shape and then a straight line across. And then you can add out the line at the bottom just to show the bottom of the shoes. And for this shape, it's kind of like it's a straight line with a curve on top. And then the other side. And then a line for the seam of the pants. Just erasing to kind of curve this leg in slightly more. And showing a little more indication of like the pants. Now you guys could start erasing the guidelines of the chair, and then we're going back now. Trying to like, you know, bring it in and more to make it look more in line. Right. Now on to the arms now. Going to be this part that we're drawing right here. Going like draw a bit of ball joints. And now a V shape, and then it going to flare out for the color of the shirt. And then another line for indication of the sleeves of the shirt. And now blocking in the hands, and then which part the elbow make contact with the rest of the chair. Alright, now on to the other arm now. It's a similar process as the other arm, but just you'll see a little bit more of the fingers there. Alright, now on to the hair. You have a bit of receding, so that why I'm drawing a M-like shape. I'm going to make a little curve at the bottom for the sideburns. And now a little hair strand in the center curving upwards, and then these lines to indicate like the hair slicked like comb backwards. Alright, another hair strand. And now these small little circles Just adding a bit of detail to the couch. Like usually some couch, you'll see like these little buttons. I think that is what it is. And now working on the shoulder rest, other circle like a circle shape, then drawing some thick, giving the shoulder rest some thickness. And now underlying the bottom, a little bit of shadow underneath the feet. You could go ahead and shade in the shoes. And add like two straight lines across for the socks and some shadow for the pants. Just a little bit added detail. And now you guys should start going ahead and erase some of the guidelines you made earlier. Take your time. And try not to erase too hard, because you don't want to lose like most of the information, most of the lines you made. And even if you lose some, you want to make sure you could see it a bit so you could come back in and like neaten things up. All right, now we could go back in and fix up the lines earlier that got you know erased. All right, now on to the arm. Now on to the other arm now. Just going in, fixing it up a bit and neaten the ones that got erased. The hands. And now I could say you could try defining the lines too. You could darken up areas because we wouldn't have to erase after this because like we got everything in place. Right, and just like clean up a bit of the lines. And there we have it. That's how you just draw a cartoon character sitting down. Thanks for joining me.